told the very first humans that God exists. How did people who lived thousands of years ago, without scriptures, without churches, without prophets, come to know there is a higher power? Why do all cultures, no matter how far apart, speak of a creator, a spirit, a God? The first awareness. Humanity's earliest awareness of God came from awe and mystery. When they saw thunder, they felt a power greater than themselves. When the sun rose, they felt a presence sustaining life. When they buried their dead, they knew life continues beyond the body. This became animism, the belief that everything has spirit. Rocks, rivers, trees, animals. From spirit to deity. As tribes grew, these unseen powers became personified. The sun was called Ra in Egypt. The sea was Poseidon in Greece. The rivers became Oshun among the Yoruba. The forests, the mountains, the winds all became voices of the divine. Organized religion. Religion soon became the glue of society. It united people, gave moral laws, and declared kings chosen by the gods. Texts, temples, and priesthoods were created to protect and sometimes control spiritual knowledge. Monotheism. Then came a new vision, one God above all gods. Egypt's pharaoh Akhenaten declared Aten, the sun disk, the only true God. The Hebrews evolved from worshiping Yahweh among many to proclaiming him as the only God. Islam revealed the oneness of God as Tawhid. There is no God but Allah. This was both spiritual unity and political unity. One God, one law, one people. Philosophical and mystical God. Philosophers and mystics went deeper. They asked, is God really a man in the sky, or the infinite essence behind all existence? The Hindus called it Brahman, Taoists called it the Tao, Gnostics called it the monad, the Yoruba called it Ase, the Igbo called it Chi. Some even said, God is within you, your deepest self. Why different religions? Why so many religions then? Because geography, culture, and history gave each people a different symbol for the same truth. Desert people saw God in fire and storm. Forest people saw God in trees and rivers. Prophets, shamans, and visionaries had experiences, and their followers built religions from them. But the source behind all is one. Final truth. In the end, humanity didn't invent God. God has always been here. What humans discovered was only the language to describe the mystery. Different names, different symbols, but the same reality. There is something beyond us that gives life, meaning, and destiny. And the journey of humanity has always been to return to that source.